YouTube, it's been a minute. This is actually the second time I've tried to film this video. I'm going to start out with this book right here, just because it's beautiful. It is a brand new book, honestly. Can't even tell you what the book is. Let's look. Oh, it's a One World Under Doom variant. Seen it on the shelf. Great JTC negative space variant. That's really the only reason I picked it up. But sorry it's been so long. This is D Collector. On my way back in to getting some videos done for you guys again. Full transparency, I did have some videos made and unfortunately lost them. So been playing a little catch up. Things have changed, went through a job change, bought a new house, moved. Lots of different things going on. Not really that it's super important to you guys. I know that, you know, we're all here really kind of for the same thing right now, but nonetheless, sorry that the content break was so extended. It was very unintentional. However, here we are. Got plenty of books for you guys. Hopefully I'll be getting them out, relatively soonish. But we got a pretty good stack today, so we're going to go ahead and get started. As we have already mentioned, this is the start of the haul. So going to keep moving. I do have a few newer books that I've picked up recently that I just think are super cool. I want to show you guys. Other than that, I've got a lot of like $2 pickups and some other stuff. At this point, a lot of these books that I've picked up, I can't remember what I paid for, exactly where I got them. If I can, I'll try and keep you guys in the loop. But in the next couple of videos, like I said, where it's been so long, I can't remember where they've all come from. Or what I paid for them all exactly. Some of them I got on eBay, I do remember, and some of them I got at like a half price books or something. So those are kind of a little bit more easy because I haven't been out a whole lot. But nonetheless, we're going to jump right on in. And beyond the One World Under Doom here, keep moving on with some of my favorite covers that I've got. This is Power Rangers Prime, number 2. Number 4, and this one, oddly enough, they quit with the foil for some reason. Anyway, don't need that one. Let's see. Oh, here's another one. I just picked this up the other day. This actually just come out. This is a full facsimile reprint of Flash Comics number 1, first appearance of Jay Garrick the Flash, and many, many others. Along with the first mention, I think, of the city he's in. I can't remember, but there's so many different things in here nonetheless. First appearance of the Flash. Just a great Golden Age reprint there. I love a lot of those original DC keys, just because they brought a lot of those characters to life originally that we all know and love today, and I really try to appreciate them. So keep on moving though. From the store that I have my pull box at, the LCS, found this nice Ray Park photo variant for, what was it, I think $8. Yeah, you see that $7.99 in the back issue box. Great find there. This was probably my favorite find in a long, long time. Out in the wild, just because you guys know me, I'm a huge collector of this run. I've already shown some of them, and to find a whole collection of a run that I've been trying to put together, a lot of times is super difficult. I've got about half of this run already, but nonetheless, I was very happy to find this. I'm going to move this just so I don't tear nothing up. But this series right here, you don't see a whole lot of out in the wild, or a lot at all, really, even though there's a million variants out there. I don't know where they're at. They're not in my area. There's a couple of key books in here, but I found this whole series, 1 through 32, for $45 at my LCS. I had them kind of put it back for me. I couldn't pick it up immediately, they'll kind of hold things for me and let me put it on kind of like a layaway type of situation. So I just picked that up a couple weeks ago when I went in to get some books. I was very, very happy to finally get that. This come from a local toy store that happens to sell comics. I ended up not paying $25 for it like that says. I did end up only paying $20 for it. This is from Volume 1, Number 6. As you can see, the first appearance of Zan Ramon, the Prime Leader of the Triceratops Republic. Just a key appearance in the early Turtles run. This is a run that I am actively trying to put together. I realistically only need 1, 2, and then less than 10 books left in the rest of the entire series, and I'll have the whole run complete. 1 is obviously going to be a little bit of a stretch to get, maybe one day, but we're nowhere close right now, so keep on working at it. All right, from that same store, found this. I don't remember if I paid $8 for this or not, but this is the first appearance of Loki as a female. It got really hot there around that time when the Loki series come out, and you know, the female Loki variant was in the show or whatever. But this is a J. Scott Campbell variant to that book, Thor number 5. And like I said, I can't remember if I paid $8 for it like the sticker says or not. If I did, I wasn't too upset with that price just because it is a nice J. Scott Campbell variant. If I didn't, even better. Keep on moving. This is actually a run that I'm trying to put together. I have probably about half of it right now. So I was really happy to find this one. Great book, number 40. These next bunch of books, I do believe, if I remember correctly, all come from a local $2 sale. I don't go to this store a lot. Because honestly, the majority of this guy's stuff is either cherry picked through by himself and really overpriced most of the time, or he just doesn't want to get rid of it and overprices it, and I don't do a whole lot of business there. He does have decent stuff, but I think over the years he's lost a few customers just because of the way that he does some things. Internally at the shop, I'm not a huge fan of it. Some people are. He does have new pull customers, so, you know, it's all about preference at the end of the day. I did go to the $2 sale a couple of times, picked up a few different books each time I went, and he did have a great selection of $2 books when he had the sale. I think he's really just starting to see he's got too much inventory and wanted to flush it out. So we're going to go on and get started here. These two books, America Chavez, Made in the USA, number 3, and the variant. This is the first appearance of America Chavez's sister, Catalina. Great gatefold Transformers, The War Within, number 1 cover. Nice Optimus Prime there. Transformers, issue number 0. This is Transformers number 1. Generations, volume 2. This is the gatefold Autobot cover. Here is Transformers Escalation, number 2, the retailer incentive connecting variant sketch cover. I didn't pick any others of this up. They weren't in there. If they were, they were already gone. I don't really collect a lot of Transformers, but for $2 and a sketch variant or connecting or like a gatefold like we had shown before there, I'll pick those up almost any day. This is Stan Lee's last published work. This is the 75th anniversary celebration. A couple more here. Sorry, I'm kind of flying through these guys, but we got a lot of books to get through this $2 sale. These are both the Bombshell variants. Great covers for $2 a piece. Could not pass on them. Superman, Wonder Woman, number 20, and Wonder Woman 43. Keep on moving here. Harley Quinn, number 1, the Babs Tarr black and white variant. Yeah, obviously you can see that I've got these tags on here. There was a guy that I was looking at actually selling a bunch of just stuff that I didn't absolutely need for my collection anymore, and he ended up backing out on me. I had a few Silver Age minor keys and some smaller things in there, and then a couple of bigger keys. I was looking to make a play at a different book. I ended up getting it anyway without him buying these books regardless. But the point is, I had all these marked for him. He's really a Silver Age, Bronze Age guy, and he's a big flipper a lot of times. He does auctions and things like that. So he was really wanting to make a lot more margin on the books, and he was really trying to undercut me on a lot of it. So at the end of the day, I ended up just keeping them for myself, and I haven't taken the tags off of them. This has been a few months ago, so that's why they're still on there, as you'll see. Keep moving on. Civil War number 2, or Civil War 2, number 4, number 3, and number 2. These two, I believe, are connecting variants. This is the Return of She-Hulk. This is when Hawkeye kills Bruce Banner. It's a Quesada wraparound sketch variant. And I don't know if this one has any significance or not, but it does connect to this one. All right, keep moving on. This is a bunch of books that I got that all also went together from that series. Teen Titans 30, 25, and 20. The first appearance of Crush, the origin of Crush, and when Lobo meets Crush, which, of course, as most of us know. If you don't know, spoiler alert, but Crush is Lobo's daughter. So, great books for $2 a piece. A lot of these books here. This is a Dynamic Forces variant, Red Sonja number 8 with the red foil. It does have the Dynamic Forces card on the back attached. There's 199 copies of these made. For $2, it was hard to pass. This is a J.G. Jones Negative Space variant. This is a Frank Cho negative variant. Got a lot of these negative variants. This is another Frank Cho. This is a Billy Tan Incentive negative variant. And I can't remember if there's more of these in here or not. There could be, but I don't have them with these. So we're going to keep on moving. Found a nice, beautiful copy of Alpha Flight number 1, direct edition for $2. The Esad Ribic variant to Black Panther Volume 2. This actually, I'm going to take this sticker off here so you guys can. That's a beautiful Captain America Black Panther cover. This is number 3, The Origin of Claw and the Death of T'Chaka, Black Panther's father. And issue 4, the second appearance of Shuri. Issue 2, as we all know, is the first appearance. Number 5 here, the third appearance of Shuri. And the last one in this run, my favorite book that I picked up out of this $2 Black Panther series. Hard to beat, beautiful storm cover, Black Panther number 8. That's a Frank Cho cover. On here, picked this up just because it was a CW series. This is the third print, number 1 to Naomi. Now, this one, honestly, I am not entirely sure what it is. It's a flip book. There were odd sales listed on eBay. It could be a $20 book. It could be a nothing book. Honestly, I really don't know here, guys. If you know anything about this, feel free to let me know in the comments or shoot me a message or something. But nonetheless, I picked it up for $2. It's Spider-Man. It wasn't going to hurt anything. These two I thought was a great deal at $2. Spider-Man the Electric Company number 2 and number 1. One of my favorite pickups. Needed this for my run. Daredevil issue number 15. Daredevil issue number 8, volume 2. And number 6, volume 2. And I got these newsstand variants, 221 and 228, or 286 from volume 1. Great pickups. Needed this. I'm getting so close to completing this run. Number 41, Mark Spector Moon Knight. Love finding these Clayton Crane Back in Black Spider-Man covers. Tough to find in decent grades because of the all black spines, but a lot of times anytime I see those, I'll pick them up. Harley Quinn number 0. Just love that Harley Quinn Joker cover. Great Adi Granov cover here. Hunger number 2. This was... I don't know if this was at the $2 sale or not. I think I got this at the LCS where I normally get my stuff for $1. There might be some key significance behind it. Honestly, I can't remember at this point, but Detective 27 from the New 52. Iconic cover art by Rick Burchett, sorry. But got the Wonder Woman and the Batman on top of the wedding cake there. Really nice for $2. Ooh, these were great little finds. Okay, that's all $1. Right, so we're going to get to that in a minute. Strange Academy number 13. Needed this for my run. I almost have a complete run of A covers, including number 1. Nice, beautiful Jenny Frison. Hard to pass on that. And then these were my favorite ones because I'm putting this run together. Issue 54, issue number 8, issue number 6, 5, 48, sorry, these are out of order, 38, 37, which is a minor key, 36, and number 35, the first full appearance of Ultimate Venom bonded to Peter Parker. Great books there. Super excited. I do believe, actually, guys, that that's all I'm going to show for tonight, so I can go on and get you guys some content out, put this video up. Like I said, I'm in a new house. I've got a few new pieces to show you guys. I've had that Goku for a couple of years. It's actually made out of fish bone, believe it or not. Got that in Mexico. And then, of course, I built my Infinity Gauntlet over there. I'm getting kind of a little nerdy office space set up for myself, but here we are. I apologize it's been so long. I'm going to get some more content out for you guys. This is D Collector signing off.